What is going on, my super sandwiches? Romster here, and today we're discussing Golden Cooler versus Golden Frieza, a discussion that's been brought up a bunch of times since the Golden Transformation for Frieza has been revealed in Fukkatsu No F a couple months ago. And the way I want to break down this video is going to be a couple points. The first point is going to be more aimed at whether or not I believe Cooler could achieve its Golden Transformation, and part 2 is going to be if Cooler was in his Golden state, could he defeat his younger brother? So without further ado, let's just jump right into this because there's quite a bit to discuss here. So first things first, can Cooler achieve its Golden Transformation? And honestly, just like I said a couple of weeks ago when we originally discussed if Frieza's family could achieve its potential, I think no. I don't think Cooler can achieve the transformation. And the main reason why is because it's been revealed in this movie, in Fukkatsu No F, that Frieza has never trained a day in his life. Meaning, the second he was 1 second old, that was his power level. That's as strong as he got, you know. And then figure out he can transform further, and then because of how his life form was, the transformations kind of multiplied his power, and that's who Frieza has become. Frieza has always seen as a lazy character in the Dragon Ball Z world. Like, you see him commanding his henchmen to do all the work for him. You see him always walk around his little space Segway. He never did any work. I feel like Frieza has always had a very easy life where he had to do nothing, and everything kind of fell into his lap. Whereas Cooler, if Cooler was a canon character, I feel like Cooler is someone that had to kind of prove a point. And because of how, you know, his younger Golden Star brother was, Cooler probably had more of an incentive to get stronger. He wanted to be above his brother. He wanted to prove a point to his family. Cooler just had to be Cooler, as his name says. And because of that, I feel like, you know, the Cooler we see in the Revenge of Cooler and the Return of Cooler are as strong as it gets. That's as powerful as Cooler is ever going to get. And the main reason why is because I just feel like he just trained his entire life so he could be stronger than his brother. And at that point, he was stronger than his brother. He was way stronger than his brother. But again, the difference between Cooler and Frieza is Frieza never trained, and Cooler did, and Cooler kind of surpassed him by training, whereas Frieza spent 6 months training for Fukkatsu No F and achieved this incredible power boost where he can match the gods. Like, that's the difference between Cooler and Frieza. So because of that, again, the Cooler that we see in the movie, I feel like that's as strong as he'll get. I mean, he even says, I figured out a way to find a transformation above what my brother had, and that's it. That was all he got. And then when Frieza had this quote-unquote transformation, it gave him a power level on a massive chart, and that's basically the difference between both of these characters. So to answer the first question, I don't think Cooler can transform just because he had already reached his potential, whereas Frieza hasn't even tapped into his potential. So that's kind of the difference between both of these brothers. Now the question is let's just say, you know, Cooler does achieve, you know, this transformation. Could he defeat his brother? And to that, I still say no. I don't think he can. And the main reason why, again, it just goes back to the whole idea of, I feel like, you know, Frieza is just a lot more powerful if he tried. Like, if Frieza, I mean, he did try. He tried for 6 months and achieved the transformation, whereas Cooler spent his entire life training and only achieved the, you know, the next transformation in line, which we see in Return of Cooler. So, like, I feel like if both these characters were on the level of gold, at least, I just feel like because of Frieza's unlimited potential in his body, he has that oomph above his brother, and because of that, they would win a fight. So that's what I think. Like, this is, I know this is kind of a weird conversation to have, but again, I've gotten a lot of requests to give my thoughts if there was a Golden Cooler, and this is what I think. So what do you guys think? So based on everything I said, I want to hear your personal thoughts. Maybe even throw in the Golden Kid. You know what? Let's talk about King Cole, just because I know it's going to get tossed in there. Could King Cole go gold as well? I don't think so. See, the way I, you know, see Frieza's family is I feel like every offspring kind of became more powerful. So first there's King Cole, who achieved his mass power level, and then he gave birth to, you know, Cooler. Well, I don't know if he gave birth. I don't know how the birth system works in their family. But the next person in line was Cooler, who achieved his next power level. And then here comes the golden son, Frieza, who had his extremely massive power level. He was born with a genius body, and that's what created, you know, the ultimate monster in the family. So to answer your question about King Cole, even though King Cole could probably reach another massive power level that compares to Frieza on Namek, maybe compares to more around Cooler as well, I don't think King Cole could achieve the Golden Transformation just because I feel like he's already reached his potential. Everybody in his family has already reached their potential, but again, because of how Frieza's character is written into the story, he is supposed to be this genius that, you know, that kind of just has everything fall into his lap. That's why Frieza is able to achieve this transformation and its massive power boost in Fukkatsu No F. So what do you guys think about that? Maybe even extend to even further to talk about Frieza. We can even talk about all those people, Froze. Let me know your thoughts overall on the Frieza family, the Arcosians, whatever you want to call it. and especially focus on Cooler and Frieza. So number one, do you guys think that Cooler could achieve the Golden Transformation? And number two, do you think he would be stronger? So let me know your thoughts based on everything I said, and then based on any opinions or feedback that you guys have as well. So add that to the comment section below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to kind of toss this video out there to see your thoughts, and so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like rating below. And if you have any other questions, comments, or feedback, or you have any other ideas of thoughts that you want to hear from me, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to make it happen. But other than that, as always, my name is Rhymestyle. You guys enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see all you awesome Super Sandwiches in the comment section below. Peace!